We have breaking news. We have a Freddie Freeman injury update. We get into exactly what that is in this edition of Dodgers Digest. It is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Myself and Brad J will bring you everyday Dodger content, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. As we know, Freddie Freeman went down in today's game against the Milwaukee Brewers, getting hit by a pitch on a pitch that he even swung at. Unfortunately, when you swing at a pitch and it ends up hitting your wrist, it is definitely a bad situation. Freddie Freeman went straight to the dugout after this occurred and went straight to the clubhouse. It looked like a serious injury at the time, but luckily the Dodgers and Dave Roberts have some positive news that came out of this injury, and the positive news is that Freddie Freeman's x-rays were negative. He also added that Freddie Freeman is probably going to be day-to-day, even spoke about who's going to be playing first base, and that's going to be Dalton Rushing, getting the start tomorrow against the Minnesota Twins. But the big story, Dave Roberts saying that Freddie Freeman's x-rays were negative. It is not a broken wrist like it was originally thought to be. I mean, everybody on social media and everybody watching the game today, like I was watching the game today on television, thought that injury looked, like it was going to be a broken wrist. I mean, the way that Freddie Freeman, swang at this pitch and the contact the ball made with his wrist, was pretty bad, right? I mean, when you swing at a pitch and it doesn't hit the bat at all and it gets all of that wrist, it usually means it's going to break. And somehow Freddie Freeman gets out of this injury without any broken bones, which is obviously really good news because the Dodgers, like even Dave Roberts said in his press conference, saying that losing Freddie Freeman for an extended period would have been devastating, right? It would have been devastating to have Freddie Freeman exit this, be out of the picture for, the rest of the regular season. Still, a little over 2 months to go in the regular season, a broken wrist probably would have taken him out most likely the rest of the season. Maybe could have had him back by the playoffs, who knows, but it would have been a devastating injury, to say the least, to have Freddie Freeman out for an extended period. But it seems like it's just going to be a day-to-day injury. I mean, most likely, I don't think we'll see Freddie this week. I mean, it's unlikely we'll see him against the Twins this week or also this weekend out at Fenway Park. Who knows if he goes on the road trip. They got, of course, the Red Sox, and they got the Reds after that out in Cincinnati. But, yeah, I mean, we're going to see Freddie. He's going to miss some time, no doubt about it. I mean, the Dodgers, of course, at this time are pretty mute on exactly how long Freddie Freeman is going to be out. I mean, there's still not a lot of information. They're just saying day to day. They did say Dalton Rushing is going to be taking that spot at first, at least for tomorrow. Kike Hernandez currently out. He would also be a candidate to play first base. We know he's done it in the past when Freddie Freeman was out earlier this year, and also when Freddie was out last year. But right now he's not an option. So they're gonna have to go to the young guy, Dalton Rushing, who has struggled at the plate as a batter, unfortunately, in his young baseball career at the major league level. Dalton Rushing has struggled, so the Dodgers are going to suffer when it comes to their offense missing Freddie Freeman. There is no doubt about it that the absence of Freddie Freeman is going to be felt for the Dodgers, who unfortunately are, really playing poorly right now. I mean, the Dodgers have lost 10 of the last 12 games, right? The Dodgers have hit their worst losing streak in years. I mean, this is the worst we've seen, the worst stretch of Dodger baseball in arguably, like I said, 6-7 years. This is the last time we saw the Dodgers have a stretch like this was probably pre-COVID, right? The Dodgers have not played this poorly in a long time. Getting swept by the Brewers, losing 8-7 this afternoon. 6-5 this afternoon, 8-7 last night, 6-5 today. It was a really rough loss for the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw did not have the best defense. The Dodgers did not play good defense at all today, making costly errors that really cost the Dodgers, right? These errors really cost the Dodgers when the Brewers, of course, had that little rally to tie up the game. It's just unacceptable. Tommy Edman, the throwing error. Andy Pajes, the error in the outfield. Just really bad defense, and the Dodgers, paid a high price today for their lack of defense. And Clayton Kershaw was visibly frustrated because, he had a pretty, not a great day, only a couple strikeouts, gave up 5 hits, did get, charged with a couple runs. Only had 1 walk, though. I mean, it was not a terrible day for Clayton Kershaw. It was an average day, but he didn't have the defense to help him out. And Clayton Kershaw was really frustrated after, when he came out of this game. You saw him throwing his glove there in the dugout. He looked visibly frustrated, to say the least. And the Dodgers, took the lead after Kershaw exited the game. But unfortunately, looking at, I want to, kind of highlight the bullpen, right? Lou Trevino just did not step up today, gave up a couple hits, was charged with a couple runs. Just not very good at all. That was the kind of the deciding factor of this game. The Dodgers, had a little rally in the ninth inning. Came up short, as we know. Loaded the bases. Mookie Betts flies out. Unfortunately, that could have tied the game up. He gets a base hit. But it's just the bullpen, once again, is just not pitching good enough. And the names out there, that are pitching right now are just not guys we really want in these situations, right? I mean, you would like to have Evan Phillips. You'd like to have Michael Kopech out there. Those are the two guys you wish were currently playing. Blake Trinan, right? I mean, those are the Dodger bullpen names that took the Dodgers to a world championship. I mean, those names are what led the Dodgers to win a World Series, and those are just not those guys are just not playing right now, and that is a big factor for the Dodgers and for their losses right now. The bullpen is not stepping up. And it's just not good enough right now. The Dodgers bullpen, I think, is the main issue. Sure, you can look at the offense too. It wasn't the best day for the offense, right? Mookie Betts going 1 for 5, just really struggling, as we know. Shohei Ohtani having a 2-run shot. Teoscar Hernández has not had the best of seasons as well, going 0 for 4 today. So a lot of 0-fers. Tommy Edman only going 1 for 4. Rojas going 0 for 3. Pajes having a pretty good day, going 2 for 4. But yeah, I mean, there was definitely, some guys that really just did not play well, are not getting the hits right now. Mookie Betts is the one, guy that I think everybody's singling out, unfortunately, really getting singled out by the national media and Dodger fans around the world because he's not playing very well right now. Even Mookie Betts kind of said it. He's never played this bad in his career. And it's coming at a pretty bad time for the Dodgers, right? I mean, this is pretty critical time for the Dodgers, losing 10 out of the last 12 games, getting swept again. Got swept by the Astros before the All-Star break, swept by the Brewers before the All-Star break. Then they win 2 out of 3 against the Giants, which was really big. And then they get swept by the Brewers again. 0-6 against Milwaukee. They have now lost the season series against the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. 2 teams that are, as we know, one of the top teams in the National League. Both teams the Dodgers could play in the playoffs. They've currently started off their games against the Phillies as well on a losing end. They still have a series against the Phillies to go against they have another series against the Phillies at Dodger Stadium. So the Dodgers also lose that season series against the Phillies. Then you start to wonder, you start to be a little bit concerned because those are the 3 teams that are probably going to compete for the Dodgers to go to the World Series, right? And, it's just not good at all. You really hope Mookie turns it around because Freddie is going to be out. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We got the Monday morning live stream, myself and Brad J, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So tune in. As always, let's go Dodgers. Woo!